Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're gonna play another match with Hardened skills. We're currently 2-0. And this is the dead list, as I was saying. It's like same like as last time, just usual stuff. Blue against domain and living end, which is not like the most like let's say the bread and butter of the format, but it's decks that you're gonna probably play against when you're playing scale when you're playing a tournament right now. On Tuesday, the Lost Garden of Ixalan releases, which is gonna be interesting. I don't know how easy it will be to get the cards. Probably will be hard to get them until Wednesday or something like that, but we'll try our best. And yeah. So the only card I'm kind of excited about with scales is these echoing deeps. I really wonder if this molten collapse will just make scam like tier 0.1, like tier max, because it's like it really seems quite over this big for some reason. We're on the play. Always like that. There are caverns, but we're on the play, but it's fine. We still have a decent hand. This hand, like, I mean, this hand could use a one more spell and one less land, but we say just sort of a spell, right? So we have red, we have green, red scales, we have ballista. This hand kind of off, let's say. Oh, this is meal. Water relief taps. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna play the Hangover Walker. It's probably great. It's a great draw here because I mean they could maybe they're playing they're not playing blue black shadow. Maybe they're playing blue black control. This could be meal, but still profane. Oh, it's probably a nausea actually. All right. In this case, we're gonna go ahead. Play this. Play the Walking Ballista. I'm not sure if I want to play the Hangawak. Like put a counter on the Hangawak. I think so. It's a lot more counters next turn. And we're going to try to go for the kill next turn. So this is probably a Nauseum of some sort. Suspend. Why does it look like a Hangawak Walker? Okay. Shouldn't have 6. Yeah, it looks like a Nauseum. Sleight of hand after playing the land. Right, so if they tap out, they play another Profane Tutor, the Death to the Ravisher. I think we still should go all in here because with the Profane Tutor coming online, this looks pretty hard to beat. I mean, to be honest, we could also just attack them, put them to 14, and wait for them to go for it. No, but if they go for it, like if they have the... Yeah, it sounds kind of bad, right? So I think we kind of have to go for it. Because if we wait... Is it better to put them to 14 and then sack this? This is going to be anyway 10 to enough counters. Yeah, I think we just need to go all in. I mean, if they have an answer plus the combo we lose, that's just life. Like we will not beat them. Like next turn they have a Profane Tutor coming off. I mean, and there's no plan B. Like they can just find whatever they're missing, and they just had a sleight of hand turn. So all right. And sometimes you just have to go for it. Like this is the thing. Sometimes you just have to go for it and just hope for the best. I mean, you can still put them to 0 and then just pass a turn. They don't die now, but it is until end of turn. Oh shit, I forgot, yeah. I forgot that they actually. Not that. You don't want this to resolve because they're gonna get another graze and that stuff. I think I brought in like this when I was playing. That stops both Profane Tutor and Lotus Bloom, so it's very good. I think we can really cut these. We can cut the steerings. We can cut the Shadow Spear. Probably we keep one Haywire Might. Go down to one jar. Patchwork is good because they do generally have interaction, which is actually relatively good at racing. Yeah. As I said, it's better to go for like it. They had the Angel's Grace, right? So it was pretty unlikely we're not winning. We're losing this game. I'm gonna keep this hand post board. They bring in a lot of removal, so this hand is actually good against them because we have like pretty good like removal insurance. And if we draw a Cauldron, this hand can kill like turn 3. Right? It's like 3 triple Sanity. That's actually not worth it at all. I mean, it's good against us for sure, but not worth it. City of Brass. All right. I mean, this gains them, maybe gives them 1 turn, so 1 turn for 1 card is okay, I guess. That makes fear is good because when they have to cast 3 spells at least for their, sometimes even 4 spells for the combo. So that means that it ends up costing like 4 more. Ashik Shores. And Boy Mirror stops their, Lotus Bloom and all the Profane Tutors, which is kind of good. Penta Prism. I mean, we can die next turn. And that's just never really been a great matchup. Even when Inocean was a very popular deck. Maybe we should bring in the claims to answer these Penta Prisms. Yeah, they can have 3 cards and that's lethal. Like the Spoils, Angel's Grace, and the Tassa's Oracle. But if that's the cards they have, congratulations. So they play side of hand. They still have 4 mana and 3 cards in hand. So yeah, Might in the Penta Prism could be good. Phyrexian Alive. They normally don't play this anymore. That's what the propaganda said at least. Yeah, so basically we'd like to draw a Ravager here. And probably we need to bring in the claims since they have all of this. So now they only need Ad Nauseam or Dispose of the Vault into Tassa's Oracle. 2 bottom. Good for us. So ideally we would put them to 0 so we can start poisoning them next turn. Tap this for white. Tap this, take 1 life. Oh, no. Just in time. Okay, 3. It's been a long time since somebody did this. It's actually been a long ass time. What's happening? Where's my screen? Did we just win? LOL. They're not dead. We have one more draw. When we draw a cauldron, it's pretty good. So you like put the counters on the naus. It's pretty nice actually. Alright, that was an easy one. So let's play another one. We have a thing for these on the Discord. This was so beautiful too because they were not dead, but we were drawing here an naus. So it could mean now we couldn't actually kill because they had Line of Sanctity. So we were gonna put them to 0 on the next turn, heal them, and I guess they were missing like 2 pieces at least. All right, I mean, this is how this matchup has been going for me recently. It's just been like I just have an aggro start and they lose. You know, so hopefully it keeps up like that. 3-0, 3-0. So, yeah, you want the Damping Spheres to stop the combo. You want the Void Mirrors and Chalices to stop the Profane Tutors and Lotus Blooms. Like, if you're able to stop those, but you also want some amount of Nature's Claims or even the second Haywire Might, it seems. Where's my chat? It's gone. Stop in chat. Show chat. But why is it a pop-up? I don't want it to be a pop-up. Right. Yeah, we get this hand, right? Run the draw. We're playing against Trunks, 1-3-2. Spirebluff Canal. Okay, we're probably playing against Murktide. I haven't played against Murktide in a long time. I mean, on the draw, it's not as good as on the play. Let me tell you. You could play the bubble before you. Alright, well, we have Saga. I have a good hand. I hope this is like visible. I mean, they can spell pierce this, but yeah, they don't. So they keep out the counter spell. I may just play a Saga on pass here. Like, there's really nothing they can do with their mana. You know what I mean? Like, there's really nothing they can do with their mana here. Like, maybe they can consider. Big deal. Like, they had nothing to do with their mana, right? So you just don't play into it. Nav set. Okay. I don't know if they play Days Undoing. I mean, Days Undoing is pretty rough. Unholy Heat, sure. So here we get cast spells. Should play the Welding Jar. Can we get Dude enough turn? Yeah. I mean, this is very good, right? This rush 2 cards, but still. Like, if we had played the whatever, the Hangawag that gets countered, and then they play an Narset, it's also bad. Consider. And now means a land drop. Sometimes it's like may struggle with. They do have a. Just gonna make constructs here. Probably gonna attack this. Hey, okay, playing I'm spitting you, or I'm picking you. Yeah, why not? Actually, could no, we couldn't activate anything here. Yeah, another welding jar. Also getting us the last seems kind of strong. Mm-hmm. But you know, the saga here, we have a lot of 2 drops in our hands. I have a lot of boards that I have a hard time dealing with normally. If they have days undoing, it's not even the worst ever, right? Because they have to skip their turn. They didn't have the Lydium there. There's 2 unholy hits down. DRC. Not the Lydium. Expressive iteration. Now they have the Lydium. That means we can actually resolve a spell here. They kept the card. I don't know what they did. The game lock is hidden. They have Spell Pierce in the Exile Zone. Again, they're not missing land drops. So they got, we could like, I mean, honestly, you know, they could still have this counter spell with Dodge Turn 1, so let's just keep going. If they want to trade here, I can make a construct. Yeah. I mean, I will trade these for, yeah, this exactly fine. Too greedy here. We could hit them with 2 more damage, but we can also just make the construct turn. This is what the kind of game I'm planning to play with Echoing Truths comes out. This cycle, that's really good news. And if they have Murktide and everything, we still have like huge dudes we can put Shadow Spears on. First iteration, sure. I think not playing into a counter cycle, having 3 spells in hand at this point in the game, it's just really, really that they're just gonna sit. See, so this is kind of what you want. Like game 1, this matchup is all about Saga. Game 2 is a bit more difficult. So game 2, I really check like what's going on in their you know, like Murktide list recently, but I guess this could be. So I have Alpine Moonsy, Stern Scaldings, Dress Downs. I have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna bring the ring, the needle. Not sure about the Damio. May want this member on the draw. Just got these cards, not that spectacular. Got steerings too. All right, let's see. So we were able to play well and get our win. The post board gets more difficult. This hand is not very good. I need to see what my opponent's doing. Did they keep? Did they not keep? Kept 7, all right. You know, this hand they can have Alpine Moon. This hand. This is good. Keep. I think I'm gonna put back the Pithingo just because it's not the best counter one. I'm just waiting to dodge a counter spell here. This sometimes will not have the stance holding. Consider, what are you doing with the consider when caught on top of the library? Okay. Vowel. Vowel themselves. They fetch. It's very unlikely they don't have a counter spell here. It's probably not skills. They gotta be on one here, I understand it. But I mean, it's what it is a bit. They're playing Fable, Lightning Bolt in the graveyard. All right. So they're either looking for, they're thinking that they're in for E because Lightning Bolt is normally a card they will keep. Fetch. Bloodmoon? Fable? Fable is like really welcomed. Fable, amazing. Again, not playing into counter spell, blah blah. You know, very important. I'm gonna do this now because next turn I can probably play these two guys if I draw land. It also has 4 counters, which puts it out of bold range. They do have probably unholy, like, W, but it also blocks the dude, so. I mean, they could have possibly land, bold, and holy hit, pay the mana. Or they just attack and do it in the attack, right? So that's gonna also be a thing, but we still block, you know. Right? There's no reason not to. They can do it. They can bold and do all that stuff. So they can unholy hit on top. This is very good. Like if they have this, is obviously like their best case scenario. All right, yeah, they do. Okay, they even discarded the land. All right, that's good for them. Then we get to counter attack, let's say. And now we need, basically, I mean, I maybe could not have played the, but they have to have like this sequence exactly. I know, we can draw Cauldron, we can draw a Ballista, we can draw a Ravager, all sorts of cards. They put a card, what did they do? They put a spell in the graveyard. Put an holy hit into the graveyard, okay. Probably double blocking here. Triple blocking, yeah. Get that one removal spell. Seem to be out of gas. I'm gonna play this anyway in attack. Alright. We have double scale, so we have a lot of draws here. Put into 12. Fury only kills the token though. But they can keep copying it now, which is rough. So you can copy it and then kill it, so they should hit us here, yeah. But if we draw a Cauldron, we win the game, I think. So that's good job. So this is, we can put 12 counter, so this is a force block. So 6 plus 12 is lethal, right? Did you make the math, boys? All right, 4 again. Yeah, that was a force block. All right, 4 again. What can I say? We beat the Murktide. All right, let's finish this league, guys. I'll give you the either trophy or no trophy. I'll not leave you with the suspense. I was planning to only play 2 matches and then go back to doing some other stuff, but seems that this is where we're doing good, you know. Not playing into counter spell, very important. Saga is very important in this matchup. Game 1, especially game 2, you should lean less on Saga. And just in general, just, you know, make things awkward for your opponent as much as possible. I think this Fable version is really, really, really bad against Scales. Fable is not a great card against Scales. It's like a very fair card. We're doing a lot of unfair stuff. But like if they tap out turn 3 for a sorcery, like they did both games actually. You know, I think game 1 we didn't really take so much advantage of it because we're gonna make a Saga token anyway. But if you know you see it coming, you can maybe play it and just don't go into the token. Like don't like play the token to the next turn. But it was okay. Like they drew 2 cards of the naus set, but it's still like, you know, 3 mana, draw 2 in a way. And this leaves a 1 like I don't think it's we don't have any card draw in our deck, so I don't think naus is that exciting, honestly. Yeah, and then game 2, Patchwork, you know, we drew very well here, obviously. We drew the Patchwork into the Patchwork, into, you know, and they had good answers. But it's kind of weird because they discarded a land at some point. So my thought is they probably had some counter spells, but they couldn't keep out the counter spells and deal with their board. That's what happens in this matchup. If they're not able to use the counter spells and then you have the board, then they have to use their mana to deal with their board, and then you can keep casting spells and they have their counter spell in hand. But if you play into counter spell, they use a counter spell on your dude, and then they still have the removal for the dude that resolves later on. So I think it's important to be mindful of this dynamic. I'm happy with the list, you know, the list just performs. Blinkmouth Nexus is a good one. Definitely here a lot better. I mean, not a lot better. Deal 2 damage in total, which was, you know, enough for lethal. Like it actually, the 1 damage the Blinkmouth dealt the turn before was actually what got us the win here. Okay, let's see what they do. I'll leave it here until we are on the draw. We're playing and stop their poo-poo. Okay, never played against them. Okay. But maybe I have and I've forgotten. I don't know what animal they are. They're a small cat or something like that. Oh, yeah. 30 seconds to decide if they want to play first. All right. I got coffee today, guys, and I feel it. We're in the draw. We have throw 1 Saga. What did they do? They kept 7. We're gonna keep 7 as well. We definitely want to start with this. Now what we exile is the question. We can exile the green Ozolis and just play these 2. That's kind of nice because we get to play 2 spells on turn 1. Or we could exile the Shadow Spear, we could exile the skill. I think I'm gonna rather just exile the green Ozolis, honestly. Just gonna go Saga, these 2 guys. We keep the Shadow Spear for later use. You know, it's very good. And we're playing against Young Wolf. Rival. So yeah, hopefully they're not here one night. Let's play the Ozolis. Scales. So we're playing against Yawg, beating opponent for last game. We can kill them here turn 3. With a Stravager. And the Ozolis on the scales and all that. So they're gonna make a construct. And we're gonna pass. And hopefully they tap out on 3. Go to 17. Hapatra. Sure, get 1 here. Obviously not 1 you want to block. It's a pattern monster. We could play Patchwork and Shadow Spear here, which is an option, right? Because the construct will be a 2/2. I think Patchwork Shadow Spear sounds very, very nice. They kind of target the Patchwork with the, even if they could, if like they manage to get a Yawg down somehow. So this maybe make them think that we're not gonna go all in. Well, we're going to. We need to just make sure that Hapatri allows them to boost for 1 mana. We can do a lot of all-ins, different all-ins here. This Dryad, they pass. So I think I'm gonna get a Zalas here. They probably have a Court of Calling here, so they can probably kill this, but not that interested on that. So yeah, put a counters on. I'm gonna go all in on a big patchwork here that has ward. They don't have enough mana to answer it. Alright, they consider. Alright, so here obviously we could make this guy Homeng Goodness big attack. And they could have a Seiju for this, but they probably were just gonna have Bowmasters here. And even if they have a Bowmasters, it's just not enough for this guy. Alright, turn 3 kill against Yawg, which is not a good matchup. So we're gonna bring in these guys. I don't think I want 2 Haywire Mites. I definitely want the Grabdius Cage and the Pithing Needle. I haven't played this matchup in a while. I don't think we want the One Ring specifically. You can cut the Green Ozolis. I think it's a relatively bad card. We normally cut the Hangover Walkers in this matchup. There's a reasoning for it. And got 1 Syrinx. So my plan here is to make big patchworks and attach Shadow Spears to it and just hit them that way. Protect our hate pieces, and then try to win the Cauldron Ward. That's why we don't cut any Cauldrons. We can maybe cut us of Ad and keep a Hangawak. I actually like Zavas quite a lot here. Another game where Gems and Governor just shines, Just Gems and Governor is absolutely one of the best cards in the deck right now. See what they do. They move to 6. We also need to move to 6. This hand is decent. It's not great, but I think I like this Saga hands. Especially because this matchup becomes a bit grindy post board, so having Saga, having Patchwork, having all those cards is actually pretty good. And Patchwork, as I said many times, is one of the best cards in the matchup. We can put the Forest back, right, and just play this green and just keep it for Boseiju purposes. It's probably not going to come down to that, but who knows. Probably gonna play it anyway. Alright, they pass. No turn 1 play. I could play the Cage, but I could also just wait and trigger Patchwork with it. Right? Not give them time to. If I draw another 2-drop or another play, something to play on turn 3, sorry, I'll probably save the Cage. I may not play the Walking Ballista. All right. I mean, do we care if they trade the Ballista? We probably do. All right, in this case, I'm going to play this Saga. I'll see that force. If they force, this is not the worst. If my opponent spends the whole turn killing my Patchwork Automaton, and I get to go Saga. It's not the worst ever. And if my opponent passes and forces my Patchwork and uses the mana that way, right? That's what we suspected would happen. It's fine. Pass. Next turn, probably play another Saga. Probably get a Welding Jar or a Needle on Yawg. Play the Cage, or probably Welding Jar if they haven't really. Grist, sure. Mm-hmm. So here is like, do we get the needle for Yawg? Do we? I think we just get a Wellinger, honestly. So we can protect this cage. Just gonna start attacking the. Oh fuck! I should. Well, should probably play the cage first. Now they can plus again. Oops! Should play the cage first. That was a mistake. Play another saga. Play cage. I should play the cage first, but this also maybe means that they do plus again, right? And next turn we can play scales basically here. Put a Yawg in the graveyard. Yawg, sure. Mm-hmm. That is good though. So just gonna play this as a green source. So I'm gonna go on the greased here. I should have really peeled the grease last time. That would have been very bad. Okay, to let it happen. So I have a Tamiyo, safekeeping, and a scales I could play, but I don't think I want to necessarily play the scales here. Doesn't really add too much. So I'm just gonna hold up the Tamiyo. They kind of core of calling, so it's very hard for them to kill us to a cage. Soul Cauldron. Sure. I guess they can exile a Grist. That's annoying. Can't do much about it. So they'll make a dude. I should have killed a Grist that turn. It would have been like so much better. We can also just get a Shadow Spear, start attacking here. Or just keep attacking these guys. I mean, should I make a dude here? I think not. I think I'm not gonna make a dude. Pithing Needle the Yawg. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Scales. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just attack these guys, put a ton of pressure on the life total. I guess the problem is that attack, they get to sag and get another Yawg, but it's honestly pretty fine. Bowmasters. They target me. Very interesting. I don't see a wall of roots. Make do this. Probably gonna kill these, right? No, they already have Yawg monsters, so make another dude. Make another dude. Not killing the grease really costs this game. Three Yawg monsters. But they also at 10 life, and we have 2 8/8s. Also, the cauldron is tapped, so it means that we draw our own cauldron. We can make our Patchwork of a Ballista. It's not the worst. We target here. Sure. Draw a card. Go to 9 life. Alright, okay. Do it, do it! Do it! Do it! Resolves. Oh. Another one. This is not a patchwork blopper, but Gravity's Cage. Nice Bowmaster trying to get here. Oh, didn't work. Did they try to find? Cool. Next one. Target's there. Sure. And they can proliferate this down. But... I mean, as long as they keep the Ballista alive. They're losing life. These are still 7/7s. You can proliferate once, twice. Discard 2 cards. Then this will be still 5/5s. I don't see it, opponent. I don't see it. Core of Calling is so good against us. Pendle Haven. Deal the Goose. Right. They have a life they can gain now. Grist. And plus or minus. As a minus. Time to kill one. Good, sure. Gorgeous. Yeah. Yes! 2 5-0s in a row! Alright. Alright. Now that Code of Calling really robbed them. So here, what I would do is play this guy and probably sack the Vase, put the counters here. Right? You try to answer it, Pendle Haven. You try to answer it. Oh no, check it. Fuck, this was a mistake. I should get another green up. That was a mistake. So you're trying to answer it, Pendelhaven. You try to answer the Pendelhaven, then we still going down in life. Then we Tamillo. And they try to answer that, sacrifice the Pithy Needle, I mean, put the counters on the Zavas, on the Ballista, and then just kill them. Alright. Good job. Nice. So yeah, it's that easy to to 5-0 with scales. You just need to play the good cards and just be lucky. All right, so this is very nice. This is 8 trophies this season. This is the most trophies I've ever gotten in my entire life, I think. And yeah, so basically my thoughts, things I want to try, etc. I want to I want to didn't come out these matches, but this happens sometimes. You bring in. I like to try to cut this card. This guy's feeling kind of weak. And I would like to maybe play 4th steering spawn. Like try to declunk a bit. So go like this for next one. But we'll try that. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope this was a fun one and a bit, I was able to give some pointers and whatnot. We played against the Domain. We played against Living End. We played against. Sorry, I just lost the where the fuck we were. We played against Domain. We played against Living End. We played against Murktide. We played against a Nausium, and we played against now Yawg. And I think this matchup has gotten better since they've gone back. They now play so much nonsense in their deck, including this Walking Ballista, for example. If this had been a Wall of Roots or Strangler guys, it would have been a lot worse. Instead, they just used their whole turn on dealing with a Patchwork Automaton, which is obviously good. It's not great. And Hiding the Welding Journey, this is not dying, and yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, everyone. I'm kind of sick, that's why I'm home. But I hope you had a good time and I didn't cough too much. Bye.